Welcome to Chapter 3. There's going to be more to follow. I still have to finish up the bow and film those parts. Here's the stone scraper. That's the scraping edge. I would have liked to have it bigger, but that's all I was able to create. It works fantastic. The weight of that stone combined with that nice sharp cutting edge, and it really works better than most of the steel cabinet scrapers that I have, which are pretty much just flat, thin pieces of steel. They don't weigh very much. It takes a lot of effort to use them sometimes. This big monster scraper really powers off the wood. This stave has dried for about a week in 100-degree temperature, so it's pretty darn dry now. It's no longer green wood. So you can get a feel in this third session here how well that scraper works. I'm using the basalt cutting tool again, back to the scraper. This cutting edge here, again, could be a little longer, but it's plenty sufficient for this job, and it's working really well. I'm really happy with it. That's a really stout, square edge. Makes a great scraper. Taking shots from various angles here. I'm kind of being the cameraman and the bow maker at one time. I've got it on the tripod, moving it all around me so you can get views from all angles and see what's going on. I've done most of the work with that scraper after using the antler chisels to remove the belly wood. That scraper cleaned up the mess that the antler left really fast. Here it is. It's looking pretty good at this point. It's getting flat and regular. There's some high spots and low spots, and I'm going to mark the high spots so I can reduce them down. I put circles in the low spots so I know to stay out of those areas. I'm going to mark the high spots with little like slashing pencil marks, and then take the scrapers and remove them. Here's two little scrapers, just broken bifaces. The right angle brakes work really well. Just holding in one hand to scrape away. Here's another one that's actually a hafted handle. Just a split stick, a little hollowed in the center where the blade goes, and lashed at either end. Holds it real tight. Gives you great leverage for working it either one-handed or two. It's a very simple device, very easy to make, and this scraper works very well. Works on the pull stroke, on the push stroke, one-handed or two. It's great here for cleaning up the edges of the piece. The big one's just too large to get into tight areas, and you certainly can't use it with one hand. Here's another basalt plane. This one's real sharp, real nice. It works great. The wood here is a little rough in this area, so it's not cutting as nicely as it does on a smooth area, but it still works pretty darn good. In a little bit you'll see it working in a smooth area out of the handle where it's just cutting beautifully. You can see the shavings coming up there. There's a little rough spot there that it's catching on. I'm going to use my scraper to knock that down a little. Just like a little notch from using my axe. The axe made a big mess out of the side. There we go, much nicer now. Getting back to using that hafted scraper, just cleaning up the edges, generally trying to make that stave as flat and even as I can, trying to eliminate high spots and low spots, and get the front face profile down by cleaning up the sides, the edges. I'm ready to floor tiller it now, or to try one limb, and I've got one limb pretty good. It's pretty much ready to go, as you'll see in a second. The other one's still a little stiff. But after this, the film's going to end, and I'll be back again with more chapters. I still have to do more work on the bow and film some more, and hopefully we'll have it up in another week or so. Here I am, I'm measuring redrawing the handle sections. Here you can really see that plane, that basalt plane, working really well there, picking up nice shavings, just like a little block plane or something. That handle area is still real stiff. That has to still come down. As I sit here narrating this part, I've got to still work on that area. Hopefully in the next installment we'll be able to get the floor tiller even. Here's one limb is bending real nice. It's a little stiff out by the tip, right out there. I just need to lighten that up a little. That will be perfect for now. The other side is way too stiff yet in by the handle. It's creating a hinge right about mid-limb right there. I'm going to fix that up and be back shortly with the rest of this bow project. Thanks for watching.